afternoon, Riding 393. This is Professor Anderson. Today's Wednesday when I normally would put up a midweek update for week 3, but it's actually just now the intro to week 3. So I'm going to modify a few things for this week. I want you to note a couple of things. One, last week on Thursday, that'd be Thursday the 17th, I was locked out because I forgot my password and I put it in too many times. Then my password was ready to be changed. It was totally my fault. So I couldn't get back into my account until Friday. When I got in on Friday, there were some other technical issues that it looks like some of the screencasts for feedback didn't link. They were in my Screencastify, this little file right here, which is the screencast mechanism I use, but they would not attach. I had emails from many of you. I've replied to those to let you, and linked your feedback to that, plus put it back in your folder. Long story endless. So on the 17th, I was locked out of my account, got back in on the 18th. We had other technical glitches, and then we had this maintenance on Leo. So that's why you'll see on the 20th, on Sunday, I said, that's it. We are just going to go ahead and postpone everything until Wednesday, the 23rd. So your final draft of your set of instructions is due this evening. If you need extra time, I have the folders open until the 30th. Please know there will be no scores marked low for a late submission. There's just compounded technical issues happening this week. So I need to just extend the submission time for that. So this is just a quick update to share with you what happened, why this was added. And then I noted also several of you shared with me in the assignment folders. Whoops, I need to go here. This is my screen. This is like what mine looks like. It's a little bit different. So if I look underneath of here and I see the assignments to complete, this is where I can monitor the folders, like when it opens and when it closes. And I had not modified the close time. So that's why several of you were having trouble submitting those final drafts and first drafts. So all of that is taken care of. Everything's open up until the 30th right now. That's for writing assignment number 1 and writing assignment number 2. It is week 3. We're really focused on that technical description. And I've had a lot of great questions via email. Does the technical description have to give the instructions? That's the best question. A technical description is different than a set of instructions. However, it does include how a piece of the overall parts of a system work. For example, if you're giving a technical description for building a shelf or for a set of shelves, you're going to describe each of the boards, how many they are, the size, the dimensions, and what it's made of. But you're also going to describe this types of screws, whether or not it's a Phillips head, or I think it's called Phillips and flathead. And then there's also the Allen wrench one. So you're going to describe the size, the length, the type of screw it is. And then you're also going to describe the Allen wrench and what it looks like and how it works. It works by inserting either end, dependent upon the size of the head of the screw, into the head of the screw while it's balanced on the wood, and using a rotating motion, you force the screw into the piece of wood. So what I'm sharing with you is it's not giving you the step-by-steps. Take slot A, use slot B, use the Phillips head screw with a Phillips head screwdriver. You're not giving those step-by-steps. You're giving the description of how that piece of equipment functions. So it sounds a little bit like an instruction, but it's actually just a description of the function. So if we're talking about something a little more technical, I probably shouldn't use this example because it's way out of my purview, but say some kind of automobile engine component, like a spark plug. You may want to share that the spark plug is, I guess they're about 3 inches long. It's white on the top. It comes in this shape and size, and the type of spark plug you need for this particular vehicle is noted as number, ABC123 or whatever. The spark plug functions by creating the spark through which the fuel ignites the engine and creates pressure inside of the engine. You don't have to say when it fires, how it fires, where to put it, how to change it, nothing like that. Just what it does. So a technical description gives the physical description of an instrument, of a piece of a larger program, for example, in the bookshelf or in the how the engine works. But it also describes the function that it performs and or how it works. So I hope that that was a little bit more of an understanding of what you need for this week. That's your a rough draft of your technical writing is due this Sunday. And again, I've extended that folder, so breathe. Oh, actually, it was due last Sunday. The final draft is due next this coming Sunday. And then also in next week, for week 4, we'll talk about it for just a second. Your memo to me regarding your white paper. Please just take a quick sneak peek at the OWL Libraries white paper video. It's in week 4. And it's under resources to peruse, and it's right here, Purdue OWL Library. It's the white paper, it's a video tutorial, and it will give you a great understanding of what a white paper is and how, what it is that you will be asked to do. So that's what your end project is. The memo is that you need to share with me the topic that you are going to address. So I apologize for this being a little late. I just wanted to make certain that we could upload the screencast and we wouldn't have any further technical glitches. And I look forward to, received most of the final drafts of the first set of instructions. I've read through I've only had a couple of the rough drafts of the technical description. I'm looking through those currently, and we should see those both of those assignments finalized by Wednesday of next week.